The Hornets making their grand entrance earlier. Looking good. Confident they can get the job done in front of their home crowd. Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. As we get a break in the action, now let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. Taking a look at Charlotte, their season nearly over unless a form of miracle happened. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Conley and Edwards are the guards. Randall out there with Gobert, and it's McDaniels at the small forward. And for the Hornets, they've got Smith. Green is out there with Bridges. Then it's Williams. And it's Ball in at the one. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Bridges outside. Charity stripe shot. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Conley surveying the D. And Gobert kicks to Edwards. Nailed from three-point lands.
The work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
Pass to Bridges. The three. Good. And it's Williams who picks up the assist.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
Ball kicks to Smith. Over in the corner, Green. Outside, Ball. Back to Green. It's stolen by Randall. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. To the inside. McDaniels against Green. 5 on the clock. Three-pointer, Randall. Rebound by Williams. Green deciding where to go with it. Bridges outside. And it's the Hornets, another three.
I'll tell you, the ability to act quickly, to get your shot up as soon as you make the catch. That's beautifully done by Bridges.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Caught up with Coach Charles Lee, and we talked about the tall task of facing Anthony Edwards. Coach said he is so physical. Ant looks more like a linebacker than a wing, so we can't foul Edwards too much. That's playing right into his hands. So they'll try to play him tight without sending him to the line. Not easy to do. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. It's stolen by Gobert. On up the court. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
The beauty of Anthony Edwards, there's a lot of natural talent, but there is the work ethic and the willingness to be coached that will allow him to maximize his abilities.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
The first free throw is good. You hear, Doris, people now calling Anthony Edwards one of the faces of the NBA. And I'm assuming you'd agree.
100% agree, because the skills are extraordinary. The development in his decision-making has gone leaps and bounds from where it was. Beyond that, Kevin, he's a lockdown defender, one of the best competitors, fearless in the big moments, and one of the most charismatic young men in the league today. This guy is spectacular.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your moves. You're off beat.
see the stat sheet here for Anthony Edwards.
And, guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. To the paint, it's stolen by Gobert. To the middle. That's good from Randall on the assist from Conley. Randall's got 5 now. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Well, they're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Hornets trail by 6. And here is Ball. And he's currently averaging more than 26 points a game. Such a force. It's stolen by Gobert. Edwards drives in, and he makes that one. He's got 7.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Pass to Green. Smith kicks to Bridges. Looking to end the run. Ball with the bucket.
Boy, not a bad beginning. 3 for 4 from the floor. Pretty good start.
Minnesota leading by 6. Outside Edwards. Conley with the screen on Smith. Edwards passes to Randall. 6 to shoot. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
And, guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control. And in that one, they crossed the line.
You have got to be a low-mistake team in today's NBA because once those turnovers start piling up, you're giving your opponent too many extra looks.
Stolen by McDaniels. Here's Conley. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Mike Conley, probably one of the most respected players in the league, and I don't see this guy stopping anytime soon. He brings great effort every single night, plays with a team-minded selflessness, is a big shot maker. This guy has had such a solid, probably underrated career.
The first one falls. Entering the home stretch of the season, GA, how excited are you for the play-in tournament?
Oh, it's a lot of fun, Kevin. You can go from a 10th seed to making the playoffs. It makes this part of the year that much more entertaining.
And so Mike Conley nails both of them. Mike Conley was drafted, Doris, back in 2007. And somehow, someway, he's gone his whole career without receiving a technical foul. Heck, you and I have received technical fouls over here, but not him on the floor.
Kevin, that is an impressive feat, and it's also probably why he's won the NBA Sportsmanship Award more than anyone else in the history of the league, and why we will never win it.
First one falls for him. Into this NBA, Doris, but hasn't been able to stay healthy since.
It's so true, Kevin, and that's unfortunate because the skill is apparent every time he plays. He's a game changer with his size and his playmaking. The NBA is better off because of the flair and the style he brings when he is healthy. One thing that impresses you about LaMelo, the way he reads defenses and makes the game easier for everyone around him.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
checking out the numbers for Miles Bridges. Just an incredible month of basketball, putting up about 22 points per, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right, he can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
Hornets trail by 10. Smith in the post. Edwards there. Smith surveying the D. Great D that time from Edwards.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
And it goes down 2 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Now, here's Ball. He's coming off a 25-point game against Golden State. Green kicks to Smith. Green with a screen on Edwards. They kick it out to Green. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Gobert against Williams. Gobert the pass to McDaniels to the right side. Randall no good. Charlotte trailing. Bridges dishes the ball. Back to Bridges. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And, Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
Now here's Edwards. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Philadelphia. And it's good, 2 points.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Conley against Ball. Green passes to Bridges. Some nice passing here by Charlotte. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And I like the alpha dog energy Smith brings onto the court. He's a rookie who already plays like a veteran.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. You know, Greg, one thing you notice, we were just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years, a lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise.
Good on the second free throw. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota had, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
6 on the shot clock. Takes a shot at the elbow. Rebound by Williams.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
Bridges shot. Good.
I'll tell you, no secret that Miles Bridges at his best when finishing at the cup.
Conley kicks to Gobert. Edwards against Smith. Edwards drives in. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Pass to Bridges for the 3. Sinks the triple. Bridges has got 11 points.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
Randall outside. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Ball dishes to Smith. Williams sets a screen for Bridges. Rebound, Minnesota. Last time they met was in Minnesota.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
Certainly something to keep an eye on. We'll see how the rotations go this time out. Every night it seems to be different.
Here's Smith. Rudy Gobert picking up that last basket. Ball. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Ball's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, you have to be willing to take what the defender gives you. LaMelo Ball gets into that mid-range, makes the defender pay.
No one near Conley as he lets it go. Drains the three-pointer. And the Timberwolves lead by 10. Edwards against Smith. Outside, Green. Shoots over McDaniel. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Oh, here's Edwards. He's got 13. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. We're going to break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. You look at Minnesota. Right now, if the playoffs started, they would have the 7th seed.
Well, right now for the Timberwolves, they haven't had the great season that some were expecting, but it hasn't been a disaster. They just need a few things to go right for them down the stretch.
It's an amazing thing. If you can get a couple of wins, generate some momentum, you've got to believe they'll be just fine.
Now, here's Nurkic. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Randall passes to Edwards. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Edwards got 15.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Nurkic the pass to Simpson. From 15 feet away, Reed with the rebound. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 10-point game. Reed with a screen on Curry. Here's Edwards. Sweet little floater. He's got 17.
Well, Anthony Edwards came into the league with a reputation as a scorer. He is starting to hum a little bit right here.
Bridges inside. Defended by Alexander Walker. Inside. Out to Bridges. Pass to Nurkic. Beyond the arc. A rebound by the Timberwolves. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, and in that game, you see how they built out this roster, acquiring role players who can step up when needed.
And that's exactly what happened. Guys came off the bench ready to play. The offense didn't miss a beat.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. What an amazing quarter. We come back right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And a comfortable margin for the Timberwolves here, guys.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
Timberwolves leading by 15. We've got Yusuf Nurkic, and it's Ball in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Pass to Garza. Now, Alexander Walker. 20 points for him last game against Philadelphia. Just 2 to shoot. Edwards can't hit.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Down low. Stolen by Reed. Here's DiVincenzo. 12 points his last outing. Reed with a screen on Ball. Here's Edwards. Goes to the reverse layup and puts it in. Edwards got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Timberwolves. To the middle, here's Ball. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, the great length and the great size of the backcourt, LaMelo Ball continues to improve as an interior scorer.
One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
It's up a three. Can't get it to drop. Made three. Missed two from the field. Pass to Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Every aspect of Anthony Edwards' game is on display. This guy has been cooking from the outset.
Here's Diabate. Now, here's Nurkic. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. And a look now at the Hornets' upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Then on Saturday, they'll host the Brooklyn Nets.
And you know for that matchup with Atlanta, you know they want to come out and make a big statement in that one. It won't be easy, but anything can happen.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Miller's checked in. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Solon, it's good. The assist that time from Ball. Solon's got his first 2 points. DiVincenzo passes to Edwards, and the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
And it's really good to see Edwards knock down the mid-range jumper. He continues to work on becoming more consistent from that area.
Here's Ball, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Anthony Edwards. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
That's good from Ball. Hey, DB, we don't see a lot of them, but from what you have seen and heard, what can the Charlotte Hornets do better to improve their overall game?
Well, I think one of the things you have to look at is what are they doing successfully on the offensive end and what are their weaknesses? One of the weaknesses is drawing fouls and getting opportunities at the free throw line. To me, Kev, the best teams do a good job of getting easy points, whether in transition or at the charity stripe. Well, what we know is LaMelo Ball is so young, but already an all-star. The future bright with a guy who can pass it and shoot it as consistently as he can.
Hornets trail by 15. Here's Solon. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Hornets have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. Minnesota making a switch here. Minod's checked in. And he sinks the second. Timberwolves leading by 14. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Edwards against Ball. Edwards, good. Edwards got 25 points in the game.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Pass the ball over Edwards, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Ball's got 6 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Chalk up 2 there.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Here's Ball. Here's Simpson. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And the call will be against LaMelo-Ball. That's foul number 2 for him. So both teams changing it up here. Timberwolves leading by 16. Outside Conley. Three-pointer. Diabate grabs the board. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Pass to Diabate. Charlotte moving the ball around. 5 to shoot. Here's Smith. And he converts the layup.
Fearless move by Smith there. The rookie finding his shot in the paint.
Conley, the pass to Reed. Now, Alexander Walker hits the three-point bomb. Alexander Walker's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Chance now to check out the NBA's most efficient scorers. 5th is Rudy Gobert.
And just so reliable offensively. It's one thing to find good looks, but you've got to finish when you get them, and he does at a fantastic rate.
And it's the Hornets with the ball, trailing by 17. Ball against Conley. Launches it. Ball no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Conley's shot is off. For Charlotte, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. And Williams with the stuff.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But, David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. Pulls up on the wing, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Edwards got 31.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Pass to Salon. Smith against Edwards. Clock at 6. The rebound by Edwards. Timberwolves leading by 17. Now Conley. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Well, inside, Mike Conley has got to be savvy, and he is in that instance.
Back to Ball. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Ball's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Outside Edwards. The 15-footer, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
Well, you know how problematic LaMelo is for defenders. Always so willing to draw some contact.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
Did he lay an egg at the stripe in their previous game? Couldn't get anything to drop.
That's good from Ball. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Julius Randle's checked in for Reed. And it's McDaniels in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Ball hits them both. And Minnesota has possession. Randle outside. Pass to Gobert. Outside Edwards. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Bridges shot. Good.
Oh, it's exactly what you want to see from Miles Bridges. Assert himself, use that frame to convert through contact.
When you look at the game of Mark Williams, Doris, what impresses you the most?
Well, probably his size and athleticism. That combination makes him an immediate fit. He understands which shots to take on the offensive end, seems to have a great feel for how to position himself on the defensive end and how to mix it up on the glass.
And those advanced numbers, Doris, they show Rudy Gobert is historically great.
Kevin, I love that you are an analytics lover, but for me, it's about the eye test. Rudy Gobert has won the Defensive Player of the Year on more than one occasion. He's played on winning teams, and he's been an integral part of their success. He is one of the all-time great defenders we've seen.
Gobert, no good on that free throw.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
Fader on the way, and too long on the shot. Hornets trail by 17. Bridges double team. And it's Smith missing. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. When this game is done, they'll be off to Miami to take on the Heat. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Bridges attacking. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Springs in his shoes. Clear the deck when Miles Bridges is coming through, folks.
Conley against Ball. Gobert with a screen for Conley to the paint. And Gobert kicks to Randle. That one doesn't drop. Bridges with some nice defense. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
McDaniels with the ball. Now Green defending. Pass to Conley. Puts up a deep 3. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Conley's got 12 in the game.
Well, we normally see Mike Conley toe the line. That time he takes a step or 2 past it. Okay, Mike.
Green kicks to Bridges. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. Well, Doris, there's no question Miles Bridges is a talented scorer out on the wing.
You are exactly right, Kevin. This is a young man capable of putting up 20 points per game on a nightly basis. Now I want to see Bridges take strides as a defender. He has to show more commitment on that end of the floor.
And that one falls for Bridges. One thing this team likes about Miles Bridges, Greg, he plays a lot. He's always there.
And Kevin, on a couple occasions, Bridges has been near the top in minutes played. He's got that strong 6'7" frame, and it holds up well over the season.
Both free throws good from Bridges.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Outside Edwards. 1:49 left now here in the second. Off target with his three.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Yeah, you can see the impressive vertical of LaMelo. This guy gets to the cup and slams it home.
Inside, here's Gobert. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Bridges has got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside Williams. Pass the ball. Back to Bridges. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the inside. Here's Edwards. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Smith outside. Bridges outside. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
McDaniels hits to Conley. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, Mike Conley understands how to draw contact and still try to get a shot opportunity. He'll go to the line for the end one.
The Timberwolves gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Minnesota. Hornets trail by 12. Outside Williams. There's 25 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Ball, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Ball's got 20.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Down low. Here's Randall. No good with the fallback jumper. He could go. That one doesn't go. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Thanks for tuning in. We love the mountain climbing, don't we? Well, there's a huge mountain to climb for the Charlotte Hornets.
Where's the intensity at the defensive end? They need to get a hand up and contest more shots.
Coach needs to encourage them to be better moving forward, just like I do with you guys.
I'd better put my feet up. It's getting deep in here. And now, not a bad time to take a look at the schedule ahead.
And you know, for that matchup with the Heat, this looks like a complete toss-up to me. Talent level is similar. These games often come down to a few key plays.
And if that's the case, we'll see who has the better closers tonight. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Rudy Gobert is out there with Randall, and it's Conley in at the point.
Well, we know this about Anthony Edwards. This guy, one of the stronger guards in this game. That's a tough finish.
Ball kicks to Smith. Williams against Gobert. Bridges for 3. And rebounded by McDaniels. Timberwolves leading by 12. Outside Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. This one for 3. The offensive rebound. Williams with the block. They recover it.
Guys, what you love about Julius Randle is the well-rounded nature of his game. Because he works so hard on his shooting ability, it makes his dribble drive that much more dangerous.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. DB, ever since winning the most improved player back in 2021, Randall has stayed scoring at an incredible clip.
Yeah, Kevin, what makes this guy such a difficult matchup is his size and the ability to drive it. And now what you've seen is this evolution into a legit threat from three-point territory. He is such a difficult cover.
Both free throws good from Randall.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Conley against Ball. Just 5 on the clock. Jacks up a 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Inside, and Randall throws it down.
Well, if the basket is within reach, Julius Randle understands how to finish.
Outside, Green. Ball surveying the defense. Over Conley. Charlotte again missing.
Well, an 0-for-3 start to the half, you need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. This will be his 4th shot at the line in this one.
Shooting for the Timberwolves, Mike Conley at the line for 1.
One shot.
And that one falls for Mike Conley. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Ball, the pass to Williams. Smith outside. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 3 assists now in this one. Edwards passes to Conley. From 10 feet out, Williams with the block. Smith against Edwards. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Smith. Got it. Good job in the low post. Smith's got 5 points in the quarter.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Conley finds Edwards. And by 16.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
numbers for Ball. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's right around 17 points a night, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
There's no doubt about that. Great anticipation, excellent peripheral vision. His talents are really shining through.
Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
Now, this is just a big-time offensive performance from a young LaMelo Ball. He's already put the league on notice.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. It's a 14-point game. From outside the arc, connects from three-point range. Smith's got 11 points.
Steady from beyond the arc. Smith's improvement from there could really make him a dangerous player.
Edwards drawing the double team. McDaniels passes to Conley. Shot clock at 6. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Ball, the bounce pass. Bridges for 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Randall no good.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Ball, the pass to Bridges. And here's Smith. Right side, Ball. Gets it down to single digits. Ball's got 4 points now in the quarter.
There is just such enthusiasm, such a love for the game with LaMelo. Shot after shot going down.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert continues to embrace the challenge of elite rim protection. He said competition is what it's about. Sometimes I'm going to get dunked on, and sometimes I'll get the block. But I'm not going to stop coming and doing what I do. I'll be there every time. Kevin?
David, just like you. Thanks so much.
Wow, LaMelo is always a tough matchup, but tonight almost impossible.
Ball against Conley. Mr. Gobert. Back to Conley. Sinks that one from the post. And that's now 20 points for Mike Conley.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Bridges against Randall. Ball from long range. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Edwards got 4 rebounds now tonight. Randall a screen on Smith. Here's Edwards. And again it's Minnesota.
They are trying to close this out strong, and he's the man who's put you in this position.
Bridges outside. Pass to Williams. Green with the ball. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Williams has got 4 assists now tonight.
You know, he's been giving them points, but they still can't seem to get over the hump tonight.
And it's Conley penetrating, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley. What an asset to a team. When you've got big men who can knock down free throws, look here at the top centers and power forwards in terms of free throw percentage this season. Number 5 is Miles Bridges.
That is a very confident group of players at the free throw line. We haven't seen them struggle there as some of their brothers in the big man fraternity have.
Not at all. They've got the kind of ability at the line that would be exceptional at any position. You can't defend them as physically as you would some other big men because of just how reliable they are up there.
Here's Smith driving to the basket. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. 3-on-3. Alexander Walker passes to Randall. Here's Gobert. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Gobert's got 8.
We always know this has been a strength of Rudy Gobert, getting the offensive window. Nicely done.
Here's Diabate. He's defended by Randall.
And who doesn't love stats? Here are some numbers for Rudy Gobert. And he's also ranked in the top 10 in blocks per game. No trespassing when he's in the lane.
And yeah, he's such an efficient scorer. Understands the offense. Moves without the ball so well. That's why he's top 5 in field goal percentage. He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line. Timberwolves leading by 12. Outside Conley. Bridges with some nice defense. Charlotte has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. And finished off by Williams.
Boy, get used to this. LaMelo Ball, another assist. This guy's got a chance to be one of the all-time great passers.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. That's in there. Conley with the assist. And that's now 10 points for Rudy Gobert. Smith against Edwards. Williams sends a screen for Smith. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
Back to Conley. To the paint. Here's Edwards. Strong move inside by Edwards.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be. And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Has to Gobert. Outside Conley. There's the 3. Score the basket. His 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Back to Ball. Now Smith. Bridges left side. No good on the 3. And so Conley will bring the ball up for Minnesota. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Here's Randall. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Although they're down big right now, Greg, still plenty of time left in this one.
At this point, they got to take it one possession at a time.
Edwards dishes to Gobert. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
I think the other thing they've done exceptionally well tonight is shoot the mid-range and take advantage of those opportunities. Anytime they're given a look, they have delivered.
Here's Simpson. Nothing on the board. He had a nice open look right there.
He tore it up from downtown in the first half. Now hits this one. Dangerous shooter, guys.
Randall passes to Reed. Lets it go from deep. They grab their own miss. Back to Gobert. Shoots over Nurkic. Gobert, no good.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
The shot by Curry, no good. Timberwolves leading by 12. Pass to Reed. Back to Edwards. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Diabate's got 6 rebounds now in the game. There's the lob to Bridges. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Wow, the opportunistic Bridges sees you falling asleep defensively. Up and over the top he goes.
Edwards kicks to Reed. Curry against him. So a 3-point play chance for him.
First personal foul.
For Minnesota, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good, Edwards.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Bridges with it. 27 points for him. Clock at 6. To the middle. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Free throw good, Nurkic. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves. This has been a remarkable game for him offensively. Anytime you get over the 40-point mark, it's been a special, special day. Back to the action in just a minute. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. They've got lameloball and it's Simpson in at the point guard position. So that's the Hornets 5. Ball against Edwards. Shot clock at 5. Here's Simpson.